In this episode, we're diving deep into networking strategies for career advancement. It's a topic everyone talks about, but how many of us actually master it?
Exactly. Networking feels slimy sometimes, doesn't it? Like you're just using people to get ahead. But done right, it's about building genuine connections that benefit everyone involved. Think of it as cultivating a garden of professional relationships, not just collecting business cards.
I love that analogy. So let's start with the basics. What are some common misconceptions people have about networking?
A big one is thinking networking is just about attending huge events and handing out business cards like confetti. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. Another is believing that you have to be extroverted. Introverts can network effectively too, just in their own way.
Absolutely. And the pressure to constantly sell yourself can be crippling. People often forget that networking is a two-way street. It's about offering value, not just extracting it. What's your go-to advice for someone just starting out?
I'd say start small. Focus on building genuine relationships within your immediate circle, colleagues, classmates, even people you meet through hobbies. You can even reconnect with old friends or mentors. These are the low-hanging fruit, and they often lead to unexpected opportunities. Think quality over quantity, remember?
Perfect. And what about online networking? LinkedIn has become so crucial.
LinkedIn is a powerhouse, but it's often misused. Don't just connect with someone and then disappear. Engage with their posts, comment meaningfully, and offer help where you can. Don't just be a passive recipient. Be an active participant.
Great point. It's about building a genuine online presence, showcasing your expertise, and engaging with others in a way that feels authentic, not robotic. What about attending networking events? Any tips for navigating those potentially awkward situations?
Preparation is key. Do your research beforehand, look at the guest list if available, and try to identify people whose work you admire or whose expertise aligns with your career goals. Have a few conversation starters ready, but don't stick rigidly to a script. Be open, be curious, and listen more than you talk.
And remember, it's okay to be nervous. Everyone feels that way sometimes. One technique I find helpful is the elevator pitch. It's about succinctly and engagingly explaining your work and career aspirations in a short amount of time. But it needs to be genuine, not rehearsed.
Exactly. It's about sparking genuine interest, not reciting a memorized spiel. And remember the power of asking questions. People love to talk about themselves and their work. Asking insightful questions shows genuine interest and helps you build rapport.
Speaking of rapport, how important is follow-up after a networking event or meeting?
Crucial. Send a personalized email to the people you connected with, referencing something specific you talked about. Don't just say, "It was nice meeting you." Show that you were truly listening. This solidifies the connection and keeps the conversation going.
And don't forget to leverage your existing network. Often, the best opportunities come from referrals.
Absolutely. Let your network know what you're looking for and what kind of opportunities you're interested in. They might know someone who's looking for someone just like you, or they might have insights you haven't considered.
So, we've talked about the how. Now let's talk about the why. Why is networking so important for career advancement?
It opens doors you wouldn't even know existed. It expands your horizons, exposes you to new ideas and perspectives, and introduces you to people who can help you grow professionally. It's not just about finding a job, it's about building a career.
It also helps you stay up to date in your industry. Networking events often feature speakers and discussions that keep you informed about the latest trends and innovations.
And it's about building your personal brand, how you present yourself, the connections you make, and the reputation you build all contribute to your professional image.
Networking can also lead to unexpected collaborations and partnerships. You never know what opportunities might arise from a chance conversation. Remember that time I met the lead developer for that amazing app through a random coffee shop encounter?
Oh, the Serendipity app story. That was pure networking magic. Speaking of magic, I once attended a networking event where the keynote speaker's presentation was so incredibly boring that everyone started a game of spot the most awkwardly dressed person. It was surprisingly engaging.
That's a networking event I'd love to attend. But seriously, the key takeaway is that networking isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process of building and nurturing relationships. It's about creating a supportive community of peers, mentors, and collaborators who can help you reach your career goals.
Precisely. And remember, it's not about manipulation. It's about genuine connection. Think of it less as networking and more as relationship building. It's about fostering authentic bonds with people who share your passions and can support your professional growth. Focus on what you can offer others, and the rewards will follow.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from the importance of quality over quantity to the power of online platforms and the art of the elevator pitch. The key is authenticity and genuine interest in others. Don't be afraid to reach out and connect.
And don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Building a strong professional network takes time and effort, but the long-term benefits are immeasurable. Think of it as planting seeds. It takes time for them to grow, but the harvest is well worth the wait. So go out there and start connecting.
Before we wrap up, let's touch upon the importance of giving back to the network. What are your thoughts on mentorship and sponsorship?
It's crucial. Once you've established yourself, pay it forward. Mentoring junior professionals not only helps them, but it also strengthens your own skills and perspective. Sponsorship is a bit more formalized, where you actively advocate for others' advancement. Both are incredibly valuable ways to contribute to your professional community.
Indeed. It's a full circle moment, giving back to the network that supported you. It builds camaraderie and a stronger sense of community, ultimately benefiting everyone involved.
And it's just good karma. You never know when someone you've helped might be in a position to return the favor.
Speaking of karma, remember that time I accidentally sent a networking email to my cat? Let's just say Mittens isn't exactly building her LinkedIn profile just yet.
Oh, Sophia, that's a story for another podcast, but it reinforces the point about personalization. Make sure you're sending your emails to the right people.
Absolutely. Well, listeners, we hope this episode has provided you with some valuable insights and actionable strategies for enhancing your networking skills and advancing your career. Remember to approach networking with authenticity, genuine interest, and a commitment to building mutually beneficial relationships.
And don't forget to have fun. Networking doesn't have to be a chore. It can be a rewarding experience that leads to fulfilling relationships and exciting opportunities. Thanks for tuning in.